Hey guys! Today we're in Create a World. I decided that I wanted to practice building, and so I thought creating a world would be a good way to do that. Unfortunately, I actually tried a project before this where I was gonna fill an empty world, like a pre-made empty world, made by someone else, and then try to like fill that up with houses and commercial lots. But yeah, I tried to build a house and it just did not turn out well. Like I don't know what's wrong with me. I think part of the problem was just because I didn't really know what I was gonna do, so that was a huge issue, and so then the house was just kind of like really bad. And I was trying something I had never tried before, so that was also a problem. So yeah, I decided to do this instead, even though this is like way harder. It's a little more doable for me because I don't know, making houses is really hard, and I really respect people who can make them. And I didn't really before. Well, I mean, I did, but I didn't as much. You know what I mean? Yeah, so here I am, just terraforming, or I don't know, terrain sculpting the world. In the beginning, I didn't really know what I was going for, but the shape basically just evolves over time. I started off with a medium-sized flat map, and then went from there. The world starts off pretty flat in the beginning, but in the next part, you will see that I add a few more like cliffs and stuff, but for the most part, it's pretty flat. That's because I plan on downloading houses and lots for the world, and most of them are flat. So I needed most of the lot space in this world to be flat. So yeah, that's why they're flat. I said flat like 50 times. Yeah, so there's a lot of islands. I got really carried away with that. And yeah, as you can see, I'm starting out with like hills right now, but later I kind of raise them up more and turn them into cliffs. So there's not really that many hills in this world, but I plan on adding more once all the lots are in. It's just that when I was adding lots, whenever I would try to like sculpt the terrain, it would always mess it up, and just not look good, even if I had like the mask on. The mask actually made it worse, so it just didn't look good to me. I'm pretty picky, and I really want this world to be perfect, or close to perfect. And so yeah, I like how it is so far. In my game, or in Create a World, my world is it's not even close to being done. I posted a few screenshots to Tumblr if you guys want to take a look, or you probably saw it actually. I don't know, it's a few days ago from the time I'm narrating this. I don't know when this is going to come out on YouTube. But it's the 17th of October. So yeah, here I am. Yeah, I placed a world lot. This is before I realized I didn't want to place lots until later, because this is when I realized the problem. Because right now I have a mask, but then when I remove the mask and look at the terrain around it, it's not smooth or anything. And then if you try to smooth it, it just doesn't look good. So I mainly use, if you ever see me placing lots, it's usually because I need them as a placeholder, or I'm like absolutely for sure certain that they can go there. But they're usually there for placeholders. And yeah, a lot of my, yeah, I had a problem with smoothing the terrain. I don't know, it just did not look good. And I wanted it to be perfectly smooth. Like, I didn't want weird ridges in it or anything. Even though in real life, there's like tons of different bumps and stuff, but I just didn't want that for my world. At the moment, it's like that default bright green color. I kind of wish I had changed it, but it's a little too late now. I think I can still change it, but it would be kind of difficult. I think there's like a way to make the terrain paints like layered or something, so I don't know if that works once you've already painted it. I'm not quite sure, so I'm gonna have to check on that. And then maybe I can change it that way, because I want it to be a little darker. I don't want it to be so default. Yeah, so actually this one peninsula thing like hangs off a lot. I don't know, I didn't really like how it looked. So I actually ended up taking it out at one point. And yeah, at the moment I do not have a name for this world. Originally I was going to actually name it Misty Isle, because that was the name of the world that I made like a really long time ago. I did it in like a week, and it was just like really bad. That was back before I even had this like new computer. It was back when I was using my really old desktop, which is like not that great. So yeah, I don't really like it, and I deleted the download link, so because it stinks. Or it stunk. Because I didn't really research a lot about Create a World, and I was just kind of trying it out, I guess. Yes, I'm kind of glad that I have this one. I can give it a new fresh start, and I think I'm gonna name it something cat related, because at the moment I have all my streets laid out, and I've named them after cat breeds, so I think I'm gonna go for that, a cat related name for the world name, but something original, or more original than like Catopia or something. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Like, this is the fun part of the world. I don't know. Actually, no, I think the lots are more fun. I've been trying to build community lots, and I'm doing okay with like rabbit holes and stuff, but I'm totally failing when it comes to actually building my own lots. Like I tried to do a library, and I wasted like 2 hours on it. It's just really bad. So I'm just gonna download a library, or yeah, just download a community lot that's already made, because I obviously cannot build, or well, I just need to plan more to build, I guess, but still, I think other people's builds look a lot better. So I'm really excited to do that. After I narrate this, I'll probably, or commentate this, whatever the word is. Yeah, here I am deleting it. Wait, am I deleting it? Yeah, I am deleting it. There we go. I think it looks a lot better. It looked a little weird before, so. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, at the moment, so I have 4 community lots built at the time that I'm recording this, or commentating this, whatever. So I have like the park, and then some rabbit hole lots, like the school and some of the shops. And I think it's looking pretty good so far. I have like one color palette, and it's just not. I need to branch out a little bit, because I've just been using one color palette for like 4 buildings, and it looks good, but I think I need to branch out, because yeah, I just need to branch out. Alright, I should stop talking about what it actually looks like and what I'm doing here. Yeah, so there's gonna be, let's see. I'm trying to think. Yeah, 3 spots for just 64 by 64 lots. I'm thinking those could be 4. I'll just leave those blank, or at least I'll leave 2 of them blank. So that way people can, actually no, just 2 64 by 64 lots, whatever. Those, like, I don't know, I can't really describe it because we're not really looking at it, but they're both they'd just be like where the big areas are, like this area right here, and then the other area I was working on. I don't know, that's probably not even a good description. But yeah, those will be places for like legacy lots or something, because I know a lot of people like the giant lots. I know I do. And they'll both be flat, so it'll be really easy for people to add their houses and stuff. And yes, I do plan on releasing this world, although it is mainly for my own personal use. So if there's problems with it, I'll probably release the Create a World files so that people can edit those if they need to, because it's probably gonna be problems. And yeah, I hope to get this released by the end of the year, so that gives me like 2.5 months, or 2 months actually, really. Yeah, so hopefully I can make it in that time. I don't know, it's a lot of work, but especially now that I don't have to build my own lots, it might be a little easier. Okay, so this recording's actually pretty short, so I'm gonna stop now because we're about done. Yeah, you can see I'm just finishing up more roads and stuff, just trying to make them look realistic. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. I hope I'll probably release the next part pretty soon after posting this. I don't know when I will, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!